This morning I want to welcome KC St. Louis from Abingdon Olive Oil Company back to the Daytime Kitchen. I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
I missed you being here, your smiling face.
Thank you, precious. I know, it's been hard. We've been open this whole time, but
right.
We're an essential, so it's been really nice to be able to stay open. We can't do the bread dipping and things like that, but we can still do sampling. When people come in, we just have to hold the bottles and touch everything. And retrieve the bottles.
Exactly.
Other than that.
And of course you got your cone here. I want to make sure everybody sees the cone.
So we always have curbside courtesy for you right out in front of the shop, in front of both shops. You can call ahead and place your order, and then we can just bring our little credit card reader out and bada boom, bada bing, zing it, and off you go. I mean, so there's that too.
When you think back to like January, February of this year, did you think this kind of came on quickly, but you rolled with it, didn't you, and made things work there at Abingdon?
It really did. I had to furlough some people. Pretty much everybody, Gage, handled the Abingdon store for about 6 weeks, and I handled the Kingsport store. We shout out to Carson Wealth. They are a financial group in Kingsport who ordered 101 grab-and-goes to be shipped to all their clients because they knew they were going to be in for a while. And I just thought that was such a thoughtful gift, both on what they sent and helping to keep us open.
All right.
So that was awesome.
I love it when a small business, can roll with things and it maintains some semblance of normalcy.
Right.
All right.
That, and then my great staff that does the social media, and they just take care of me in a good way that way too.
And you're going to be taking care of folks coming up here because Father's Day is coming up.
We're here to talk about Father's Day.
This is some good stuff, and this is some stuff I'd love to have for Father's Day too. So.
I know, and then it makes the perfect gift.
Right.
Most fathers like to grill, or they're out grilling on Father's Day. Woohoo, shout out. So our Father's Day special is the olive wood smoked olive oil.
Okay.
And so it's smoked with olive wood smoke, really. And then the Denissimo, which is a little bit thicker version of a balsamic, of our 18-year balsamic. So what I've done, and then the taco seasoning.
You got all kinds of seasonings.
All kinds of seasonings. And really, you can use any kind of seasoning with this combination. The chili lime I love, the Italian I love, but today we brought the taco seasoning. The idea is to do chicken wings or salmon. We're going to do some shrimp tacos in a little while using this particular combination. A lot of times people say, what different ways can I use it? And so rather than just bring one recipe, I'm trying to start bringing, more than one way to use the combination that we're focusing on.
And you're doing a little salmon today.
We are, a little salmon and a little shrimp. So what I have here is 3 parts of the Denissimo.
Okay, and it is thick, I can tell in the glass, yes.
1 part of the taco seasoning.
Okay.
And then we're going to do, 3 parts, 2 parts of the taco seasoning, 1 part of the smoked salmon.
And you're making like
the
a rub
smoked
here?
Olive wood.
Or a marinade?
Yes, we're making just a marinade. This is just a
it
barbecue
smells
sauce.
amazing. Oh.
Yeah, as it starts to come up. So as you can see, it's just, turns into a really nice barbecue sauce.
Right.
There's a lot of different things you can do with it. You could go ahead and put it in a squeezer like this. What we did with the salmon or with chicken breasts, you coat them in that olive wood smoked, or chicken wings, coat them in the olive wood smoked olive oil.
Okay.
You can sprinkle with a little bit of that taco seasoning first if you want to. Go ahead and roast it in the oven. And then when it's just about done and you have about, 4 to 5 minutes to go, then you just want to put that on there over the top and then put it back in the oven and it'll get nice and thick. Then turn into something that looks like that.
Actually will caramelize on there a little bit, it looks like.
Pretty much, yeah. And then I'll let you take this Denissimo, wherever it is, and drizzle that over that avocado. The corn I just roasted actually in the pan on the side. See how thick it is? It takes a while for it to come out.
It takes just a moment to come out there. Yeah.
And then Father's Day, we have our little salt pig, so just a little salt. And then you're good to go.
That is a beautiful dish. Look at the colors on that dish.
Yep, and this is nice if you're having a party. It's not too much, but just the right amount. Or you can go all out and do bigger pieces of salmon and, make it a full meal.
And I'm going to tell on you just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell on her just a little bit. This area right in here that's bare was supposed to be filled with chicken wings, but somebody forgot the chicken wings this morning.
I did. And so, yeah, the chicken wings look perfect. And same thing, we would have been drizzling with it.
Yeah.
The other thing that is fun to go with chicken wings if you're going to be dipping, rather than a ranch dressing.
Right.
Because that's so, yesterday and also so not good for you. So what we did here was just took avocados.
Right.
When I'm cutting up avocados, I just leave them right there in the shell.
Right.
And then you can just pop them out like this. Cut them up and
So you're making like your
take it
version
in
of ranch dressing.
kind of.
Yeah, like a dipping sauce.
A dipping sauce for the, to dip the
Well, can
the
we come
wings
back
in.
and come back to that in just a little bit? We're going to come back here in the kitchen in just a few moments. We're going to finish up that dipping sauce, and she has some other great things that she's going to show us. And you can find it all at Abingdon Olive Oil Company. They have 2 locations, right there in Kingsport and in Abingdon.
All right, we are back in our studio kitchen this morning to welcome Casey St. Louis from Abingdon Olive Oil Company. She's got all this presentation. It's beautiful, and we're doing a little sampling.
We are. It's so weird to keep, keep separate. And so I got to get used to that. But this is, that olive wood smoked olive oil, and then the Denissimo. So you can see what it tastes like right there in your spoon. One of the other things that we talked about, see how it gives that smoky flavor?
That is delicious.
You can just coat steak. I mean, steak is the obvious thing to get that smoked flavor, or even tidbits, and then finish with that Denissimo if you want to do that.
And it's not overwhelming.
Yeah,
it gives
not
like
at
that
all.
hint and that wonderful flavor, but it's not like that's all you taste.
In the face, right.
It's delicious.
Right. Like, yeah, I know, like liquid smoke or something like that.
Yeah.
It's better than that.
Yes.
So the shrimp, same thing that we did with the salmon, just coated it in the olive wood smoked, and then some of the taco seasoning, and then just under 2 minutes in a skillet, just shaking it till it cooks, just so. And now with the tacos, you can either put this right in the skillet with olive wood smoked. I like to do it with lime, and it'll get a little bit brown, and then flip it. You can then make like a pizza that way if you want to just put the pineapple and tomato and the other stuff on, open face quesadilla kind of feeling.
Sure.
Or you can fold it up and turn it into a taco.
And it just looks fun. It's so festive and colorful, and it looks so fun. Everybody wants to eat it.
And then this is the this is yogurt with that. I didn't say that before. With the avocado, it's yogurt and then some of the lime oil in there to just kind of make it a little bit runnier or ready, squeezable.
And healthy.
So this can just squeeze right out, and you can squeeze that on the chicken wings if I had them right here.
Magically.
Yeah.
Magically.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is have a little bit of fun and talk about the drinks that we're going to make with this Denissimo.
Okay.
Something that the kids can do. We're coming up with a lot of different mocktails and cocktail ideas, something that the kids can have their mocktail and the adults can have their cocktail. So these are just the beautiful cherries that you see at the store now. And this little measuring spoon just works perfect to take those pits out.
Wonderful.
So we're just going to take all, pits are already all out, and we're just going to put those, thank you, in the cup like that. And then a couple oranges.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you just model
I would love
some
to
of that.
model.
I didn't have a modeler, so you can just use a wooden spoon and just kind of break it up. And so kids can go to town, take their aggression out if they want, or just have some fun with that.
Okay. And we're almost out of time, so we're going to add.
So then we're just going to add a tablespoon of the Denissimo, and as you can see, it comes out really slow. We'll do
beautiful.
it like this. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
And then now if you want to put alcohol in there, my favorite is Angel's Indica bourbon, but it doesn't have to be a bourbon. It can be a rum as well. And then some ginger beer, which is not really beer.
Ooh.
And it will just make it fizzy and turn it into a fun little drink.
Well, and you mentioned the mocktail idea, which I'm loving because it does give the kids an option. And, they get tired of the sodas every day, so something like this is just fun for them.
Father's Day, it's a party. Everybody wants to have fun. And when I was a little girl, it was all about Shirley Temple. When we went out, oh, we get to have a Shirley Temple. So in this case, yeah, you get to have your little mocktail. And then you can see they can stir it up again if they want, and it will mix all of that in there, or they can just keep it separate.
Very nice. And you've got great Father's Day specials, the cutting boards, the cookbooks, all wrapped up in one.
Yeah. Come on in and we'll show you all the good stuff from Dad.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that coming up here in just a little bit. But it is Abingdon Olive Oil Company right there on Main Street in Abingdon. And don't forget, they have a Kingsport location as well.
Ooh.
We're here toasting with our little ginger beer cocktails, mocktails, nothing in there that We don't, you know, just the ginger beer.
The kids
Delicious
can have fun,
flavor.
isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that
and
Denissimo really adds a nice little kick to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. And with the little fruit that we've, you know, mashed
Modeled
up so
in it.
nicely.
And then the kids, you can sneak in the fruit because they'll want to swig it down at the end, you know, try to get that last little bit.
We all, me too, right? And then yeah. But we want to talk Father's Day because you put together, as you always do, presentation is so important. And you did such cute little gifts for the dads.
Thank you, yes. So we've got our olive wood smoked olive oil and the Denissimo, which isn't a balsamic, it's just Denissimo. Very nice glacé, and then you can see the different ways that you can use it. Just in with avocado and yogurt if you want to make a nice chip dip or a dip for dipping your chicken wings that uses the barbecue sauce on there. And then we've got the little drizzling dish right here. This is a fun gift for Dad too. It just drizzles the stuff. The oil and vinegar goes in there. It's kind of broken up right there so that you can break down horseradish or ginger or garlic and use that as an infusion dish as well. The salt pig, the cutting boards, beautiful charcuterie boards.
And I love, that's perfect for Dad. All those like manly things, you know, especially that oil and vinegar choice that you put together, that's perfect because, you know, dads are always out there grilling their fancy meats.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Chris? Yes. Chris totally agrees. And let me tell you, Casey, this dip is delicious.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, the avocado with the yogurt, so it's healthy, no guilt. Love it.
Have as much as you want. Just like all our stuff, you can have as much as you want. Good, healthy fat. You need 2 to 4 tablespoons in your diet of olive oil every day for good heart health, joint health. Reverses Alzheimer's and dementia. That's a study that came out of Temple University, so I'm swigging it down now.
All right. Well, it's good to swig. It's delicious. It is Abingdon Olive Oil Company. Don't forget, they do have 2 locations, Abingdon and Kingsport. You can check out the website for more information. Casey, always great to see ya.
You too, Amy.